Okay, I always say it's hard to get a bad meal in Japan, and let me show you what you can get at a local shopping mall. Okay, this is called Zest Oike in Kyoto, and there's lots of shops in here. There's a pasta restaurant. Next to that is a soba restaurant, but I wanted to show you the quality meals you can get just at a shopping mall. So here today I went to Wako, which is a tonkatsu restaurant. Okay, so deep fried pork cutlet, and here's the display with all the menu. And just be careful, so tonkatsu is a pork cutlet, and then tonkotsu is pork ramen. Okay, so a lot of people make that mistake. All right, and so this is how typical sort of a mall restaurant looks like. There's usually a counter seating plus tables. And yeah, this is what I like about Japan. Really professional looking chefs. These guys are younger than usual, but yeah, really nice looking. All right, and this is how it looks like, the menu. Very surprised to see this new menu here. I'll talk about that later. So we got dessert and appetizers, and then there's set meals. Okay, you can see the big variety of sets you can get. So pork only, or pork with shrimp, or pork with vegetables. Okay, so minced patties. Okay, so quite a variety you can get. And they all come with soup and rice and salad. So I decided to go for the katsu nabe. All right, so one of my favorite sort of ways to eat tonkatsu. So it's with egg, and usually it's on top of the rice, but this time it's separate. Okay, you get free refills as well on the cabbage and rice and soup. All right, and this is how it looks like. So everything comes together. We got the miso soup, got some pickles, some salad with most cabbage, and this is the pork cutlet with the egg, and it's in a separate pot like that. And then the rice is in front of you. Okay, they give you a little bowl where you can put the pork, but I like to just put it on top of the rice. As you can see, it's quite big. Okay, so a normal tonkatsu is a little bit smaller than this. Okay, this is a quite big size, and really well done. You can see they cut it into little pieces for you, so it's easier to eat. And underneath is the sauce, okay, or the tare, as I say. All right, and yeah, so again, this is how I like to eat it. I take a piece, put it on the rice, put some of that sauce on the rice, and then eat it together. So otherwise it gets a bit too soggy. If you put the rice into the tonkatsu, it's a bit too soggy for me. Okay, gorgeous. All right, and the dressing for the cabbage. Okay, it's sort of a Japanese style citrus dressing. Very lovely. Okay, and this halfway through the meal. It's quite bigger than I expected, but very filling. And the soup here is really interesting. They use clams, okay? So it's called shijimi in Japanese. And one thing I noticed about this tonkatsu, they use a lot of onions. You can see the onions on the side there. This is probably more than normal. Okay, but as I said, an unusual katsudon is smaller than this with fewer onions. All right, and yeah, so last bite, and this is the check. As you can see, it's 1,650 yen. Okay, that is including tax. And of course, in Japan, there's no tip, so it's a fantastic deal. Okay, see you next time.